Welcome back to croch80hd. I'm your host, Jackie. Today's episode is a little bit different. I am being joined by my lovely assistant. Oh, my other lovely assistant.
Not Hetty.
Yes, this is not Hetty.
Yes.
And speaking of Hetty, Miss Hetty is wearing my latest incarnation of the Brooklyn Chunky sweater. I made this in 2 days because I was stressed out. I actually used 2 strands of acrylic worsted weight. It's the Craft Smart from Michaels. I did, let me get my brain to work. Okay, so the top half is one color, and then I did 1 strand of the solid with 1 strand of the tweed color, and then that went down into 2 strands of the tweed, and then a different color and a different color, and then we have the solid gray on the back. So it's a fade, and
Gradient.
Again, it's
a gradient.
It's a gradient. I'm sorry, it's a gradient. This is like, I think this is like Brooklyn sweater number 5, like Mambo. Now that that's out of the way, here's Not Hetty again. Thought what we would do today is play a little game, because Not Hetty is not a stitcher, but she lives with one. And oftentimes she either is roped into conversations about, or I will make her watch scenes on different YouTube videos. So I figured we would play a game where she describes some YouTubers and we get to figure out who she is talking about. Now, I think all of the ones that you are going to mention are either knit or crochet, so at least we have that as a baseline. Because, you know, there's only like, what, a couple hundred, maybe 1,000, so this should be easy. Do you want to tell them about yourself, or do you just want to?
Sure. Hello, Bob. I am Not Hetty. Mm-hmm. I am 20 years old. I am created by her, and you know, you kind of like her creations, so I'm here. I learned how to crochet when I was little, and I crochet on and off, but haven't crocheted in a while. So
That's like 2 years, maybe a year.
So, yeah, I think something like that, because we were gonna make the temperature blanket.
Yeah, that was in 2020.
Yeah,
and that turned into my quarantine blanket because I wasn't doing the whole year.
Right.
And then I ended up making
finishing
yours.
Mine, yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you were supposed to finish mine, but then you just completely took it apart and redid it.
Okay, yeah, because she was making her blanket like a crazy person, and I told her when she started, okay, so what she was doing, okay, she did like, you know, a long chain, and then she was just going to do like a row this way for her blanket, and I said, don't do that, because you're going to get bored with it, or you're going to get tired of it, because it's so long. But, you know, I let her do, and then when I finished mine and she didn't finish hers and then asked me to finish hers, I said, sure. No?
Correction. You had several panic attacks needing me to finish crocheting it, and I said, do you want to finish it for me? And you were like, if I must, but I knew you wanted to.
What's your point? By the way, her blanket is gorgeous. The colors that she chose were beautiful anyway, and hers were completely different from mine. So are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea what she's going to say.
No whammies.
See? No idea what she's going to say.
Survey says. Okay. The lady who has all of the Freddie Mercury pictures in her background.
Okay. Crystal, Bag of Day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the 2 ladies, the sisters, who one that crochets and one knits.
Okay. It's a knit sheet, but they changed their name of their podcast to, I think, 3 of Skeins. Yeah. I think that's what they are. Crystal and, it's Crystal and Lisa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's their mom is the third one, but she's almost never on camera.
Okay. And we have the two ladies, the mom and daughter. One is a crocheter and one's a knitter. Two ladies who are in two different places. They always make different sweaters, I think. And like one of them was talking about her grandchild in one of the videos.
Oh goodness. Okay. I think it's Knits and Pieces. The
like
knitting.
One of them has dark hair and glasses.
Yeah, Knits and Pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Kelly and Noelle. I can't believe I remember her names.
The two ladies who they're sisters,
mm-hmm.
and one does the frugal.
Oh, Frivolous and Frugal.
Yes.
Podcast. Yep.
Let's see the guy, the shawl after shawl. Okay. Shawl. She forced me to watch that video.
Okay, but that was a good video, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, it's Stephen West, and it was shawl after shawl, but it was sung to the tune of Time After Time. And y'all, I know I watched that video probably, I don't know, 10 times because it was so funny and so cheesy, and my 80s heart just could not get enough of it. And I believe I made every family member watch it. Mm-hmm. And it was enjoyable. So anyway, that was Stephen West.
Okay, but now, see, because of what you just said, I have an idea, and you might edit this out because I don't know, but if you had the Great Muppet Caper, and it was a cape, and you use the palette would be like colors from
the different Muppets,
or like the aesthetic of the movie.
Oh, that's so cute. That's fun. I like that idea. We did write our own little song, using an 80s song.
Well,
it's not okay. So it's not a whole song. It's just like the chorus, because that's where we started. And maybe one day, not Hetty will sing it for you.
Oh. Oh, the lady who was talking about how she learned to not put her hand in the blender anymore.
She said when people would ask her what happened to her hand. Yeah. So that would be Llama Mama Kayla. And she lives 2 hours north of us.
Yes.
Yeah. That would be Llama Mama Kayla.
Yeah, because that's also the lady who was arguing with her mother-in-law about when her husband was born.
Yeah. Because she kept mixing up the dates. It was like he had a doctor's appointment and his birthday. And yeah, that was funny.
It was very so funny. I remember her name because she reminds me of the character from This Is Us. Deja.
Okay. Home and Heritage Crochet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like one of the only names that I remember. I remember Crystal, though.
Yeah.
I remember Crystal and Deja, but I only remember Deja because she reminds me of Deja. A woman who has the dog that jumped on the toaster.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Nitty Natty.
Yeah. Nitty Natty.
Not me knowing her name and you didn't.
And you just said you only know 2 names, and now you just proved yourself wrong.
The lady who goes to the Rhinebeck sweaters, is that the one that she went to the different events and she was like, tell me about your, was it?
Okay, that's Christy Glass. Yes, and she always at Rhinebeck. Tell me about your Rhinebeck sweater. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was a lady you were just watching who was going on a road trip, and she was going to several states. Okay.
Yeah. They were moving cross country. And she was making a sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Engineering Knits. Yeah, because she made 2, because she always does like retro patterns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the same lady with the dog.
On the desk.
And she was like saying not to touch the cheese.
Yeah. Her dog's name is, it's like a really cool name. It's like macchiato or caramel or it's some sort of
beverage.
Yes.
I know that there's people that I'm forgetting. Lady that Dad got you her book for your anniversary?
Tony. TL Yarn Crafts.
Yes, and she has her hair wrapped up really cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's the Tunisian crochet queen.
Yeah. Who was the one who called you the shawl queen?
That was Deja.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all, it was funny because it was a comment that she had made on her Instagram. She said she decided to make a shawl, or she was inspired by the shawl queen. And when I read that, I was like, oh, there's a shawl queen? And I actually hit Google and I was like, wait. I think she was talking about me. Yeah.
Like that episode of Doctor Who when they were like, we got a professional. Oh, yeah, who'd you get? Oh, right, me. Is there a British lady that you watch?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a couple.
She was a Basset Hound.
Basset Hound, yeah. That's Ruth. Ruth loves to knit.
Yes.
I love her. She's so funny.
And she's the one who has the little signs in the background that are always like grow happiness or something like that. It's always like those really cute things with the flowers or whatever.
I should start paying attention. I should start paying attention to people's backgrounds because I know that she had one that said something like, "I blame the yarn fumes," and yarn is cheaper than therapy. That kind of stuff.
It's cheaper.
That's cute. Yarn is cheaper than therapy. Okay, if anybody sees a sign that says that after this date, copyright Jackie. And not Hetty.
Yeah. There's the lady who has the Prince poster and the Doctor Who pillow.
Rochelle, QUEENSYARN's boutique. Yeah, she loves, look, all of her, she's a yarn dyer, a crocheter, and a knitter, and all of her yarn bases are named after Prince songs or Prince something or other. I actually bought some yarn from her mainly because, and I didn't know this at the time, but when I saw it, I was like, I have to get it because it was Pop Life was the name of the base. And then later on, I actually was in a chat with her and I asked her about it. And that's when I found out that she was a huge fan of Prince. So that was fun.
There's somebody in Canada, right?
Yes.
Is that the lady, tell me about her. let me not say.
That'd be the Canadian crocheter.
Yeah.
She's usually like in her kitchen when she does her podcast.
No, the lady you said was in Florida.
Hannah. I think it's Hannah.
Yeah, the one who was sitting
no.
Talking about you.
All right. So see? There's okay. Wow. I just, it's so funny because I got Canadian and then Floridian. So the one in Florida, that is Lynn Ann. She was the one that was sitting in her chair and like you could see.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this one is Lynn Ann.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's in Florida.
Yeah.
Debbie is, well, the Canadian crocheter is in Canada.
I mean, that makes sense.
I know, right?
Like.
Okay. Now, all right. Jackie's on a.
Oh, that's new. Shocked. I'm shocked.
Okay. Shut up. Okay. Have you ever gone to a channel that's named,
where you, a dream where you gone to a channel?
You go to a channel. Okay, the channel is named like, I don't know, Welcome to Pooh's Crochet Corner, right? Let's just say that. I know, Kenny Loggins. But
I was thinking the 100 Acre Woods.
Same difference. So the problem is you go and then like all of the videos or like 90% of the videos are actually knitting. But the channel is called Welcome to Crochet's Pooh Corner. No. Welcome to Pooh's Crochet Corner.
Crochet Pooh's.
Crochet Pooh. Why? Oh, you're shaking everything. Oh, it's an earthquake.
I feel the earth move.
Can you tell that she's my daughter?
I am? No, like, hold on. Were you going to tell me that? Were you going to tell me that?
Sorry. I thought you knew.
No. How was I supposed to know that?
I don't know.
A few moments later.
Okay, yeah. So why would a channel that's called Crochet something something or other, and then again 90% of their content is knitting? I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if like I were to have an Instagram account dedicated to something, and then I wanted to change it up, I wouldn't keep the same username, like, because it's gonna be confusing.
I would think so. And
like, if you have like a fan page for Sherlock, for BBC Sherlock, and then you're posting about Psych, it's going to be very confusing. And like, it'll be, your username will be like, I am Sherlock.
Right. Yeah. And then everything is Psych.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, you've deleted all of your other posts about Sherlock.
Right.
So there's no evidence.
But I think, I mean, and okay, so here's what I've seen. And, you know, again.
Do you want me to get your soapbox? It's underneath.
Got it.
Is that,
it seems like
Kermit the Frog down there?
Yeah. It seems like crocheters who start their channels have this
real.
When they start to knit,
it's a pipeline.
It's more like a gateway.
Yeah, that was the second.
Yeah. So why? I mean, again, I do make projects that are knit. I would not call myself a knitter.
If you make a blanket using the Roy G. Biv, it would be the Rainbow Connection.
I've decided I'm not talking to her anymore. All right. So anyway, I just, it really irks me when people who, again, they start their channels as crocheters, but then eventually gravitate toward knitting in such a way that they are no longer a crochet channel. Yeah. Nothing wrong with crocheters who knit. I'm saying if you're starting a channel because of your love of crochet, and then you know, start knitting or whatever, remember your channel is, you know what? Remember who you are.
Like those people who take usernames on Instagram because they're just really clever, but they do absolutely nothing with them. They just have it.
Yeah. No, that's, you know what? No, that would be better than this. Because again, like you said, I am Sherlock, and then all of a sudden, nothing on the channel, nothing on the
I mean, like, they'll be
is...
posting like sewing patterns. Like, it's not even
I love
TV
that.
show related anymore.
And, you know, and I was I had listened to a podcast about creating a name for your business if you were a crafter, and I want to say it's the Crochetpreneur podcast. But when you choose a name, you want a name that doesn't lock you in case, like, you know, crochet becomes a knitter. And a good example was TL Yarn Crafts, because, you know, TL is Tony Lipsy, but Yarn Crafts means she could be a fiber. She could be a yarn dyer. She could be a crocheter. She could be a knitter.
Look at E.T.
I mean, she left her name wide open enough.
It's open-ended.
She left her name open-ended so that she could do anything that falls under Yarn Crafts, which is great. Mine is CROCHET-hd, but
no, that covers
these are
everything.
three. I was getting ready to say, I mean,
crochet, ADHD, and the 80s.
Because this has been my existence, or my,
yes,
that's the word I want to say.
It's been your what is it called? Your niche? No, your personality.
Yeah, for I don't know, since 1980, and you know, everything.
When did you learn how to crochet?
In 1981, I think I figured it out. You know,
so...
I feel like my nomenclature.
Okay, weirdo.
Nomenclature. Nom de plume.
No.
No?
No. It would be your shtick. It's your
Word.
Oh, brand.
My brand. So
Yes.
yeah, I feel like croch80hd is just like the perfect name for me. Now, if I started knitting and then only knit ADHD doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it would still. No, it wouldn't work.
It could kind of work because of ADHD. You know, I'm like interested in this, and then I'm interested
right,
in that.
But it's the
A.
It's the A.
Yeah. See, unless I move to Canada,
then it would be ADHD. If you,
I snorted.
Yeah, that would be if you had a collaboration with the Canadian crocheter.
Or
it would be
Claudia.
ADHD. Yes.
Because Claudia is crochet.
Okay, so there you go. CROCHET.
Oh my goodness! Look at you. You just pew, 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 pew.
I came up with your name, bro. Pew, 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 pew. And I got no credit.
That's not true.
I received no royalties.
Well, I ain't got no royalties either.
You got prints.
I gave you my love of prints. Do you hear crickets? Editing Jackie is gonna have a field day.
That's when you should edit in Editing Jackie. Like, let's go to Editing Jackie to see what she's doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I've only recently introduced Editing Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else thought it was just me doing it the whole time, but no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Always say, I'll get my people on it, and
Yeah.
I am my people. Because there's multiple people in here.
God.
Like, you see, I have
Oh
trouble
my,
walking.
right? I mean, just, If you like this video, please like this video. If you want to stick around and join the GlamFam, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to rock. Okay, come on, Emily.
How was I supposed to?
How was I supposed to
You never
know?
watch my videos? Anyway.
I always hear.
Oh, no. Oh, no. If you like this video, please like this video.
If you want to stick around and join the GlamFam, please subscribe.
And don't forget to rock that notification bell. Until next time.
I've been Not Hetty.
And I've been Jackie.